Yahoo!
Is about to flounder.
Sakit na sa LC, napakabayaan mo pa. Tayo dyan. Sam H. Masakit na si Sam H. Okay. Alam mo sa network ang secret. Oh my god. Kaya ng TNC to. 2-0 kailangan ng TNC, man. Let's go TNC. Baba na na Raid King. Radius. Blade Mail. Good lord.
Dire are scanning for enemy. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Zap. Mega kill.
Oh, you thought you were winning?
又是一波开悟在这个位置，然后
挂了1分钟，啥也没干，被人家杀。
They have all the ultimates up. Storm is really strong right now with the Arcane Rune. I think they want to fight.
Seems like they ping out mid one. They want to jump. Okay, there's silence onto nice damage output, and now the jump's gonna come in. Armel gets completely controlled right now. Armel will zip away for now. Very low in terms of HP though. Ace taking quite a bit of damage. Enchantress getting this arm cannot actually output his damage. Ace jumping back in. There's gonna be a terrorize. Ace will trigger his reincarnation. They will lose Sam H, and now it's gonna be Tim's die backing as he will go down. Storm though making a zip again, going up mid one. His bountiful running low and fast. They're looking for the mid one kill. They will finally get it, and again Armel will survive and zip away. Zippity zap he goes, but on the back line, the dual will find Cuckoo. Secret still.
Ooh, what happened?
Only the disarm in the beginning, also saving Ace for quite a bit.
This was the big thing there, and follow up by output the damage.
They just need double or triple BKB.
I think triple BKB. I think
Storm long zip here across the map, and can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Armel. That is some perfect math calculation.
Oh, Dark Willow is here, but he has a lot of mana remaining. Not sure if they can.
He's out of there. And now Roshan, no LC to disrupt this. Rest of TNC with that Medallion of Courage.
Yep, this is the all-important opening. No thanks to Armel here. Getting the LC kill and giving his team this opening.
And that's the scary thought, having an Aegis on this Storm.
The Storm is the issue right now for Seeker, so I feel like... But their best way of killing him is the duel. He's gonna have to get the halberds before he can duel the Storm, or he has to rely on like... But it's like not reliable to have the Wraith King to break the Lincolns because it's like...
Cursed Crown maybe?
Yeah, Cursed Crown. Cursed Crown is
pretty
like
insta-cast.
The best one. Or the Flux. But it's still like... He's gonna be jumping around, he's not gonna be reliable, so if he has the halberd on his own, then it's easier for him to break it. But we'll see how the next few fights go, because now Storm has Aegis. I don't think Secret feels too comfortable to fight it. They're gonna get an AC on Wraith King, which is gonna be huge for them against all this physical damage. I think Puppy's building a Crimson or something. I saw a Buckler earlier. There's a Buckler.
I mean, Puppy just loves that value Buckler.
Yeah, so. But Crimson is great this game. If you can get a... that would be awesome.
Speaking of bucklers, Cuckoo turned his buckler into a mech.
Yep, the two supports are just like having all the team items.
Yeah.
I feel like this is an aspect of the game that it's not discussed enough. You need to have a hero that buys like all these team items. It's very important. Because I mentioned you can have a draft that's not balanced, that's lacking maybe start team fights.
Raven closing in on his BKB. Just a couple hundred go away. Samage.
Yeah, that's huge. BKB would be very, very big for the Drow Ranger here. And the Pike would allow him to kite the LC or the Wraith King away from him. So Drow is going to be able to output a serious amount of damage in the upcoming fights. Storm finished the Orchid as well. So this is also huge. He's going to be able to kill the Arc Warden easier now. With more damage available, and obviously the silence you want to use it on the Dark Willow, but Dark Willow has the yields.
Yeah.
Top level siya.
But he's gonna try to set up kill. He wants to set up a kill for his team with the yields into a Bramble, Terrorize. So maybe he's gonna and the yields is down.
TNC backing off for now. They still have the Aegis for a couple more minutes, but it doesn't seem like they wanna fight into secrets.
They are doing a lot. Like fall apart, you know. And Armel zipping, zapping, using all his mana, clears the creep wave. I think they are going to try and look for the opening soon with this Aegis.
Bakit terus? Basic information is Dota 2.
Matter, but oh my god, that Dark Willow!
The Absor just solo 2 heroes zoning them away. But we are seeing the power of that Storm as well. He just dove into 4 heroes. Of course, Aegis allowed him to do that, but
he killed just a support.
He killed just a support,
He
true.
dove into the team, but he only can kill a support.
Well, hard to kill through things like Magnetic Field.
On top of that, that support is actually pretty tanky. He has Buckler, he has Medallion, he has 1500 HP. And if you look at their talents as well, so because the game is like passive farming, the Ogre and Dark Willow both have talents. That's gonna be very helpful for, you know, getting more team items in the future. Especially I talk about the Crimson, could be a good option here for him. He's going to go for a 4-star after the Medallion, which is also very, very useful to, you know, to kite.
It's so good versus Storm because you just make him commit more mana, more time to force kills. Also, Dark Willow with that 90 GPM.
What? DJ, you know, like similar to DJ's playstyle. His playstyle is much more greedier, much more flashy. A lot of things. Oh, he has the hex. Wait. The support has a hex right now.
And they're just riding that moment. Zipping in here, Armel will get his Lincoln broken. Nice pressy attack here.
They don't really want to force the issue too much because Roshan is about to spawn anytime.
Yep.
They don't want to take a bad fight, give away Roshan. That is like the worst thing you want as secret. You want to control the map. Try to do what they've been doing the whole game. The LC and the Dark Widow, they are usually covering the Arc Warden most of the time. Then Ogre's like trying to put wards down. They can't afford to give away like all this any pick off right now. Cause like I mentioned, you die, you lose the fight, more or less means Roshan is gone. And there's 8 shifts this time.
Storm carrying the gem for now, looking for any stray wards. They just picked up one.
He has a BKB too on the Storm.
Yeah, he is incredibly powerful. But again though,
he still dies, you know, in 1-2. I think he still has to be careful.
Also, I'm just thinking, who can he kill through his BKB? It seems like can you still just jump on the mid one and force the kill?
Should. If Enchantress BKB and they manage to pull the real Arc Warden.
Armel gonna get dueled up and the Hex. Everybody laying the stun. Terrorize just a zoning one, and he drops a gem as well. That's a huge pick. 80 seconds without buyback.
Did they smoke because there was a ward? There's a lane ward.
Yeah, they must have smoked. Team Secret now breaching high ground. Jumping in.
He has no buyback?
Yes, Sprout. He does not. Samage forced to activate his BKB. Ace taking quite a bit of damage, but he's going to be fine. That's a 10-second BKB being baited out. That's 1 minute without the Storm. Secret sieging from low ground thanks to mid one's high DPS output. And they will take down this tier 3 at least. Not going for the Roshan just yet. Team Secret.
They want to look for the buyback.
Yeah,
and I think they kind of feel like maybe he doesn't have buyback because he hasn't used it for so long.
Yeah, and that now this guarantees it. No buyback. 42 more seconds. And looks like they're saying, look, no buyback. We're going to take another lane of Rex. Vata starting up on the top lane. The damage is real here. More skeletons being made here for Ace. That's going to be double lane just off of one catch. Very, very brutal punish.
Skeleton damage and double skeleton spawn. Yeah. There you go.
2 lane of Rex. Oh, TNC in
just like that.
A terrible shape.
I mean, on the bright side of things, he does have the BKB. He didn't use it, so it's still a 10-second charge. He's still very strong in the upcoming fights. Oh man, that's an incredible silver lining, Winter. It's what they have right now.
Cuckoo. Okay.
They did manage to place a ward. Oh no, he just wants to scout the Roche tree.
Yeah, he made a lot of trees. And TNC has to win the upcoming fight. They have a shot.
They have to get this Roshan first.
They're gonna just start it. Alright. Sneak it. Let's see if they can. Meanwhile, this tree is just like being chased and baiting. And Ace just blinks right in. BKB gets activated, but that's an Abyssal Blade. And now Ace going right onto Raven.
Oh my God,
he didn't activate his BKB, and Samage's gonna die as a result. He doesn't have buyback. Storm on the back line will activate the BKB, but after he got disarmed, so that BKB is just gonna get wasted. On the right side, Cuckoo getting found out. He is gonna get brought out as well. Secret overwhelming TNC. And they're gonna get that Aegis. They're gonna get that cheese.
Unless Storm steals it. He has to try. He has to try. Can they give him vision here? If possible with the Sigil?
Maybe some Treants running in.
Sigil, Treant, anything? No.
Storm's out of mana. Yeah, he just gives up on the steal.
I mean, this probably means the game is just gonna be over.
Oh my
How are they gonna
God,
fight?
18k gold advantage.
Couple of late activation on BKBs. Samage also didn't
use his... I don't think he used, right?
He just got stunned by Wraith King and then died. I mean, if you look at the way that Secret has itemized it, it talked about the activation.
Like, even though I wasn't the game on mid one, because he won them the earlier fights, it allowed him to survive. Or maybe some fights take longer time to die.
Sure.
And his team was able to win the fights with the double halberd. That's amazing. You learn something new every game.
Radiant's bottom shrine line has fallen.
Midas, however, BOT was to build this game into
he has a
Mjolnir.
BKB now. Just wants to survive because he understands that there is enough damage across the board. Wraith King is doing a lot. Dark Widow's doing a lot.
Yeah.
We've seen it time and time again.
Even the Legion.
Yeah.
118 dual damage already. Legion holding on to the cheese for now, and this is going to be the last stand for Team TNC.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, Secret could just safely siege. They have the heroes for this kind of stuff. Or they could just dive.
I mean, they have Wraith King for diving.
Yeah.
So.
Armel. Jumping in here. He wants Puppy, and now the Lincoln gets broken. He gets duel immediately death. He buyback. And he just zips in Armel. He's a man with vengeance, but essentially that death gained him nothing. As Puppy will just get healed up for now.
Well, they're just gonna heal, go back, regroup. That's discipline. Very, very important at the highest level.
Again, I just want to remind viewers, this game very important for both teams. Currently, TNC sitting at 7-7. This is their last series of the group stage. Team Secret 6-6. They have this one and another
against Newbie.
Yeah. Currently, both teams are in the winner side of the group stage. But if TNC loses this series 0-2, then they could definitely drop out.
Their fate is no longer on their hands.
Yeah.
If that happens. For now, their fate is, right at the edge of their hands right now. They're probably still
maybe on their fingertips.
Yeah, still have to, try and focus about their next game. They have one more game coming up against Secret.
25k deficit here.
The thing they can count on is right now is the Drow actually doing enough deeps, in the fights somehow. But he hasn't been able to stand and right click for a long time because there's just like way too much damage overpowering him. The Arc Warden, and because he doesn't have the MKB, the magnetism.
Yep. I mean, Ace also could just blink in and just Abyssal Blade. Like, he has no answer to that either. Team Secret forces out Glyph here. Rambo Maze keeping everyone back, and just look at the range damage output. Terrorize being threatened to be used. That's the last tier 3. Backdoor protection kicking in slightly a bit, and that Rack's going down fast. Armel jumps in, trying to zone people away, and that's not going to be Tim. He first want to go down, duel on the backline. He finds Cuckoo, just distraction here for the rest of his core to run in. Fata will die very quickly, but the Raxes have already gone down. That's Mega Creeps. Snowball going through, and you can see Raven trying to do whatever damage he can, but it's just not enough. Raven, well, the BKB finally, Storm zipping in, trying his best to kill as many people as possible. He gets hexed up here, and that's going to be a GG call as Team Secret breaks TNC.
Holy shit.
What a game, man.
30
by both teams demonstrated very good early game in the lanes with their picks. The way that Storm played a really good early game as well until he got caught a few times.
That one catch on the mid lane where he got hexed, that was 2 lanes of rat.
That's a sad ending. That would be Ace and Armel. Oh, so sad.
still need a little bit more mana here on this Doom. He's got the Soul Ring. All right, he's ready.
There's the BKB. They chase forward. They take down the Wyvern. They're going to take down the... And now also looking for King RD. Tries to stop, but that's a BKB. CCNC out of mana. Can they turn onto him and take him down? All the right clicks with hop by back. They take down CCNC yet again. PPD ran after by the big old Tiny, and now also 3-3. Good blink up to the high ground. Time he doesn't have his TP out of his backpack. They're looking for the other side, and now they see him as 3-3 is going to be lifted and rolled upon, and they find yet another hold.
These buybacks are very costly, but as you said, they held. No racks lost. Still just that bottom tier 3, and they're going to find a DD rune here as well.
Man, HFN. That was insane.
Yeah, that man does. That was close. That thing was swinging down the hammer of the Doom, and he was like, no, I'm out of here. Man, just slip his way back. 3-3, he's been holding those Dooms for so long, trying to get the right targets, and
it looked like they would pass the Lincolns over to the Tiny.
Yeah, exactly, because he started faking the cast on the Tiny, and then the Lincolns appeared, so I think that was a sick play by 3-3.
Yeah.
But then he obviously was able to Manta dodge, and they were still holding the Doom, and the first Doom on the Tava was pretty important as well, though. It helped get them onto the high ground, but there was...
And they had vision advantage there too. I think it's just this Storm Spirit is causing so many issues.
Oh yeah, he's trying to break this up.
He has a DD. Oh, the DD wears off. Okay.
There was a great save there too from Zai though, getting the swap out of the curse.
Yeah. Good silence there on to Pango. No more Yule Scepter for him, and he is going to drop as Weehaw is going to try his best to cut these creep waves. But the tier 4 call is there as Optic looking to finish this game number 1 off. It's only Weehaw even in the base as they are taking down the tier 4 towers and killing off the Ancient.
And starting to look behind them, trying to figure out where first, but in the end, it shouldn't matter. There is a curse coming up here. Maybe the two of them in combination to try and find something.
Avatos, it's a lot of damage. He has his BKB as well, but rooted through it and stuck in the grave. GG's going to be called. It looked good for a moment, but Optic, in the end, were too big for pain.
Okay, they cursed Peter. So, at least there was that. Got the kill in the end, so. Oh man, they held, but they gave up so much in this early game.
Yeah.
It felt like some of the Fnatic games lately with the...
Oh my goodness. Let's see, TNC. speed and top 4.
VG Gaming's turn to ban.
Because they saw the IO, you your VP, you know the gyro is going to come out, right?
Oh yeah, they knew
So
it.
pick a hero
They
that can
knew it.
traditionally go for that blade mail, because blade mail versus gyro is like the best item in the early game.
Oh yeah.
Even in late game actually, because the flak cannon, the flak kills the gyro.
Yeah, you can't control it.
Yeah, you can't control anything. You can't control your side gunner that's inevitably going to come out too.
10
No, and
seconds.
later down the line when Io has the tether attacks, you know, he does his target.
Seconds remaining.
You're like, please don't hit them hand with the blade mail.
But you can't control it.
Yeah, gotta be
Flax,
careful.
can't control it.
Just gotta hold off once he's got that blade mail out. Unless you want to put both of you at risk.
Next
As they take, okay,
ban.
so Vici takes out the Shaker. So VP takes out the Bane. I do like when teams ban the Bane in particular versus Vici. I actually think Bane might be one of the best. He's also like top 2. He's top 2 like Bane for me. When they were on their hot streak, it was when Fenrir was picking Bane for himself every game.
Radiant's turn to pick.
They take out
Wind Ranger at your service.
the we'll grab the Wind Ranger.
I think it's, you know, respectable to ban Lanham's Ursa. He looked fantastic last year.
Definitely did. And it's also they've got Io, so it's the Io is mostly going to be paired with the gyro, but Io plus Ursa, if he does make quick rotations, let's say they pick the Ursa, it could still be positioned in a lot of different ways. They could still have had it as off lane and could have had it as support. So this Wind Ranger,
Remaining.
this is also kind of a flex pick. I think this is probably Rogers, but I have seen no one play it. I don't know if he's played it here though. I know he's played it an incredible amount on his stream though.
Probably.
Yeah, it does seem like they've only ran it as. But this might have been one. One of the games that they did actually play this for.
Bench.
Still get themselves the bench.
Okay, they ran it as core, but they ran it actually as an offlane Wind
Out of
Ranger. So we don't
damage.
really know where this Wind Ranger can go. It could be in several different places, but
I think it's most likely to be off because they really want to show both No One and Ramsey zeros this early.
it could be Rogers too. Rogers played.
Oh,
it
sorry,
before.
yeah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So a little bit open-ended.
10 seconds.
Well, yeah, this Venge. So
Yeah.
that's
Radiant's turn to pick.
a pretty lovely Venge pick with
Winter
Gyro and Io.
Wyvern
You know,
over
the Wave of
Gyro.
Terror amplifies everything there, as well as that Vengeance Aura for the mid game. But VP,
So it will be Pat. So yeah,
more than likely, I'm Husha, Wind Ranger.
Actual Wind Ranger.
We see that a lot, right? Venge or any Aura hero gets picked. There you go, you get the Wyvern. You can curse the Io in pretty much every situation, and the Io will die.
Storm baby.
Because Gyro will be
10
tethered,
seconds.
and he will turn and kill the Io in all of the engagements. So this is a strong pick here by
5
VP.
seconds remaining.
And this is going to also, the Wyvern allows you to set up for a lot of spells. Because right now they didn't really have the greatest ways to set up the Blood Right. Now they've got a curse into a Blood Right.
Oh, that Meepo ban from VP and
This is instant ban. Look at their reserve. They haven't burned a moment of reserve time.
yeah,
VP.
very rare to see. They're on a speed run here with
Yeah.
this draft. So the Broodmother banned out. What are we gonna see as VP's final pick? You know, I would like to see. Could they work with the old Faceless Void as a final pick here, VP?
It's a Bloodseeker mid versus Alina then, and that can be bit.
Oh, that is
it
bad
can be
ban.
tough.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
But they
that
could
is
put the
a tough
Wind
ban.
Ranger mid, and then they put the Bloodseeker off lane, and
So
they
you're feeling they might just go for the matchup like a TA?
5
I think
seconds
because it's not
remaining.
banned, the TA
get
is
no on
looking
TA.
more like. But he's versus a Gyro too. Because in the lane it's great, but
Yeah.
mid game you can suffer a bit versus the Rocket Barrage constantly stopping your or getting rid of your refraction. Vici having this Lina is, I mean, Lina's very strong versus Wyvern and Bloodseeker.
TA Batrider BP ako dito. Go BP, pero may sumpa si Bloodseeker. GG. Saan na lang?
Strong. You just stop majority because they've got the global and they've got the global. Yeah. And curse, you curse, like I was saying, you curse IO is dead in every situation, and then Gyro becomes a much weaker hero. That's why we're seeing Gyro get picked up, is because of the pairing.
And they have that blade now. Bloodseeker.
And they've got the
Let's go, boys. Back to TNC.
Ready.
Actually, sa Facebook na lang ako.